Hey guys, it is I, Kuroninja, and today I'm gonna be making another video about Zenkaiger. Recently we've seen the debut of a new evil ranger, and not only that, but this new evil ranger has the power to summon evil clones of past Sentai Rangers and their giant robots. Now after seeing an evil ranger who can summon other evil rangers, it made me realize that there are a lot of evil Sentai teams who are just clones of the Sentai team they're fighting. But there are a few evil Sentai teams who aren't just evil clones of the Rangers. One of these evil Sentai teams is the Flowery Kunoichi Team, aka the Hana Rangers, which despite being an evil Sentai team only has 4 evil Rangers in it. This makes me wonder, could the Flowery Kunoichi Team appear in Zenkaiger? Now before we talk about how the Flowery Kunoichi Team could appear in Zenkaiger, we need to explain who the Flowery Kunoichi Team is. The Flowery Kunoichi Team appeared in Ninja Sentai Kakurenger as part of the Yokai Army Corps. What made them unique was that they were an all-female team with no Red Ranger. Unfortunately, they also had a lot of wasted potential because we didn't know anything about them other than the fact that they were cats who got transformed into humans to fight against the Kakurengers. But what we do know now is that their Purple Ranger, who is the very first Purple Ranger in Super Sentai, is not an evil ranger. Anyway, the Flowery Kunoichi Team haven't appeared in Bokenger, Zyuohger, or even Gokaiger. But this time, the Hana Rangers have another chance to return by appearing in Zenkaiger. And I've thought of 3 ways they can do that. Alright, let's get the most obvious one out of the way. Stay Caesar has the ability to summon evil versions of past Sentai Rangers, but he's also the rival of Zenkaiger, and I know that in a much later episode, Zenkaiger is gonna get some new power-up. So how is Stay Caesar gonna catch up? Well, he might get this power-up that gives him the power to summon Sentai Rangers who were already evil. Not only is this a cool Easter egg for older fans of the series, but it will also justify the Purple Ranger of the Hana Rangers being evil, since this isn't the true Purple Orchid, it's just an evil clone of her. But like I said, that's the most obvious one. Let's go for something else. In this scenario, the Hana Rangers themselves return to fight the Zenkaigers. I have no idea if they're serving Toji Tendo or not in this scenario, but what matters is that they're fighting against the Zenkaigers. You might think that this won't happen, because not a lot of people remember the Hana Rangers, but not a lot of people remember Kamen Rider Aqua or another Agito either, and those two returned in Kamen Rider Geo in some way. And if some obscure Kamen Rider from a movie can appear in Kamen Rider Geo, then the Flowery Kunoichi Team have a chance of appearing in Zenkaiger. My final idea for how the Flowery Kunoichi Team could appear in Zenkaiger is that they do not appear at all. Instead, a new ranger appears, and that new ranger is a reference to the Flowery Kunoichi Team. This has already happened in Zenkaiger, where Zenkai Red showed up instead of Aka Red. But I really hope that Aka Red doesn't appear in this season at all. If you watch my most disliked video, you'll know why. Anyway, this new ranger doesn't even have to appear in the TV show. She can be a movie exclusive ranger like Deca Gold or Death Ryuger. And I think this new ranger could be portrayed by an idol. Now, as much as I want Haruna Sato to appear in Zenkaiger, I don't think she's the one who would portray this evil ranger who's based on the Flowery Kunoichi Team. Instead, I think it should go to another idol, Shioka Ishizuka. The reason why is because Shioka has already appeared in 1 episode of Ultraman Z. But I've thought of another person who could portray this evil ranger in case the movie is one of those darker spin-off movies, like Episode of Stinger or that Kamen Rider Chaser movie. If I could cast anyone as an evil ranger based on the Flowery Kunoichi Team, I would go for Hana Misora. After doing a lot of research, I think Hanami Sora is the perfect choice for this. Now, those were 3 ways that the Flowery Kunoichi team could appear in Zenkaiger, but it's possible that they might not appear at all, or maybe they do appear, but not in one of those 3 ways. Anyway, that is all for this video. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and remember, I have nothing to do with Kuroninja.